Uh-oh. Oh no, boss fight time. Oh, and it's the Hornet leader. Drawn out by your offensive against the Vec, the Hive leader is assaulting the corporate headquarters, and we lost the venting field, cold storage, and the central processor. And we have one bit... One reactor core. Did we give the artillery mech the ability to move around more? Maybe, I think so. I think that might be good. That seems like an okay thing to get. What else would we do? What else would we get it on? I don't even know. Giving you the extra movement would maybe also be good. And 5 movement on the artillery mech, though, that's almost too good to pass up. You can cover a lot of ground. I like that. Man, is there... So the problem is, so far today, on this third island, there has been one instance where I wish that our artillery had one more space it could move. It could have saved some stuff. And there's been a situation where I wished that our punching mech could move one extra space to reach something. So... do we want everybody to have 4? I think we want everybody to have 4. I'm going to put it here because... worst case scenario? We have a lot of power put into this thing. It's fine. We're going to do this. It's fine. It'll be fine. It's fine. It's been done. Finished it. That's what it is. All right. Corporate headquarters. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to jinx it, but I'm going to say stuff and risk jinxing it. If we get both the objectives here, this will be our first perfect island, where we will have gotten all of the side objectives, and that'll be amazingly good for us. Pinnacle Tower is under attack. My analysis processor is unable to identify the species of Vec threatening us. Caution is advised. So, there's the Hornet. There's 3 extra Vec popping out. And there's the tower all the way in the back there, which is interesting. And there's a lot of water. It's all just frozen, though, which is rough. Because that means we can't knock things around right away. Alright, Hornet Leader, what do? You fly, you can't drown. We know those. Super Stinger. Stab 3 tiles in a row for 2 damage each. So the damage isn't, like, tremendous. You're not hitting for, like, a bazillion. But you're hitting a lot of tiles. Which is interesting. This thing scares the crap out of me. And it can cover all the ground. It can go anywhere. Which I really don't like. We don't have a great place to put our artillery either, which I also really don't like. I don't even know, man. No, I want you out of range of the Leaper. Because having the artillery tied down is always bad. It's always, always bad. Only 3 health. Only 6 health, right? Yeah. Oh, Hornet Leader. Alright. This is what we got. This is where we're starting. So I didn't screw us already right out the gate like on our first island. Many lives depend on you. Stay safe and help everyone you can. Oh, interesting. Oh, very interesting. So I kind of want to block this and shoot here. Ew, we have to kill the centipede, actually. Because I think if it hits the edge here, it'll still split on either side, and that would hit the corporate tower, which is literally the worst case scenario. We don't want that to happen. So maybe I come here. I have to eat the shot. Okay, does that change what else I want to do here? Yes, we could kill the alpha. You only hit one tile, right? Yeah, you just hit it really hard. 5 damage. Ugh. Okay, let's just kill the leader then. We can just kill the leader in one go. The only thing that would be nice about having the leader still around would be using it to break like multiple ice tiles in one go. But this is still okay. Because it's just a dead leader, like, sold. I'm on board. I think we're going to end up freezing our mech, though, when he falls into the ice, which is not good. So maybe I have you do it here instead. That's obnoxious, and we have to save the building here. So we're going to push this one back. But then we're getting into scary territory where we have just a lot of Vec and not any good ways of taking them out quickly. I don't like that at all. Boy, remember how I was just faffing about with all that power and I didn't know where to put the reactor cores? Oh, wouldn't it be nice to have 3 damage on the artillery instead of only 1? Or 3 damage on you, either. It's okay. We're doing fine. We're gonna eat a couple hits, but it's fine. The end of the day, totally fine. Oh, that's not fine. That's bad. That's fine, though. I will punch you into oblivion. Oh, and the Firefly here's not attacking? Oh, that's so nice. Oh, we can maybe Titan Fist out of webbing? Interesting, I didn't realize that. I'm actually totally okay just taking the extra hit. I don't like this, though. Oh, it stepped in the acid. It stepped in the acid, so it's going to take double damage. So even if it takes less damage than usual, it's only going to block 1. So we're going to do 4 damage and it negates 1 of those, so it's still going to die. Okay. And then this one we can maybe push back onto the thing and have it block. I like that idea as well. Okay, so we'll kill you. I don't like leaving the shell scion still alive, but you do what you gotta do, right? This will mitigate a lot of our Vec issues, because we'll have one less thing spawning. And we finally have some water that we can knock things into, maybe. You didn't die. It does the damage reduction first. The game lied. Oh my gosh, I don't know if that's a bug or what. The game clearly lied to me. And we can't undo the turn or anything. Game. Alright, well, we're gonna shoot you. That's very unfortunate. We also have to deal with that thing, which is also quite unfortunate. We can't charge across the water either, which really sucks. So I think if we do this, it cracks the ice and then this thing just drowns. Yeah. Look at that. And now we can do this, and then we'll also be blocking the spawn, which is interesting. So I'll take that. Dang, I'm so bummed that we took a hit. Oh, that sucks. I thought that it would do... I didn't realize it did the damage reduction first. Yeah, we learned. It was for science. All in the name of science. Damage just really doesn't even matter at this point. Alright, we got all the Vec, so we got all the objectives. We lost some people along the way, but you know what? That's fine, we did it. Perfect island. Now we get to see what happens when you do a perfect island. You get an extra reward, and we could have gotten 2 more of them, but I derped around and we screwed up. It's okay, it's fine. Thousands of lives were saved today. I am thankful for the time you have sacrificed to aid us. Well, I am thankful for the people that you have sacrificed to aid us. Or that we sacrificed to aid you. Perfect island. Do not fail any objective on a single corporate island. You have saved Pinnacle, accomplished every objective without fail. Allow me to provide some additional aid. Hell yeah, so we get a free reward and we get to pick what it is. So, Mercury Fist, Prime Class Weapon. Smash the ground, dealing huge damage and pushing adjacent tiles. What? You punch something for 4 damage, can be upgraded for 5 damage? And you can only use it once per battle, but you can upgrade it again to use it twice per battle. What? That's kind of cool. That's kind of really cool. I like that. +2 grid power. We can just restore our grid. Also not bad. Henry Kwan. Mech can move through enemy units, and he's a named specialist. He's a pilot. If we pick him here, he is unlocked. We can start with him next time. I'm really tempted to grab that Mercury Fist, because that 5 damage for just hammer fisting something sounds amazingly good too. But this unlocks the guy for good. We don't have Henry Kwan unlocked, so I'm going to take this. He's been added to the hangar. Oh, I wanted that fist though. That would have been great. And now we have an extra pilot too, so we can swap out, you know, one of our pilots and put him in. We can also sell the fire beam for more corporate reputation. All right, what else we got here? What are our options? Light tank. Deploy a small tank to help in combat. Oh, wow. So you can deploy it once per battle. It looks like it shoots and it doesn't do any damage, but it pushes. But we can upgrade it so that it does actual damage. It probably only has like 1 HP when you deploy it. And I wish we could try it out before purchasing it. Titanite Blade. Somebody's been playing Dark Souls. Swing a massive sword to damage and push 3 tiles. What? Again, only 1 use per battle. That's, I don't know. Pushing all 3 tiles 1 space away seems very, very situational. It seems cool if you can, like, line it up. But it seems very situational. Force Amp. All Vec take +1 damage from bumps and from blocking emerging Vec. Just a passive bonus. Oh my gosh, we could kill things a fair bit easier like this. I like that also. Smoke pellets, a science class weapon. Surround yourself with smoke to defend against nearby enemies. Makes allies immune when you do it if you upgrade it for a science mech. It's free by default. Oh, you can only use it once per battle. But again, you can upgrade it for an extra use. Interesting. Wow, there's some crazy stuff in here. It sucks that that's the one that's on sale. That's okay though. I'm really tempted to get the Force Amp. I like knocking Vec around. I love the positional aspect of the game. I think that's great. Alternatively, we can get some grid power back, which we kind of need. We can also sell or... that almost came out wrong. We could also leave Henry Kwan here to keep an eye on things. Have him assist in Iceland. We could sell him. We could sell him. I might actually swap out Ralph and put in Henry. So I think I want the 2 reactor cores and the Force Amp. And we'll sell the fire beam and get a grid power. We could have also held on to the fire beam and sold it after we do the next island, the 4th island. And it would still just sell for 1, but, you know, it would be like banking reputation for there. But I think filling up that bar again is very, very helpful. So you don't have anything. Ta-da! You now have the force amp. Oh, it does require power. That's right. Well... Now here's the question, do we want Henry Kwan in the cannon mech? Or do we want him in the prime mech? Moving around past enemies. I'm actually thinking in the prime. And then either of our other two will go in here. Oh, and I guess we do have the 2 extra reactor cores. Well, this will just... this is just fine. I'm ditching Ralph because 1 mech movement is pretty useful. 3 grid defense is not all that useful in my opinion. It hasn't... 3%? It hasn't really been helping all that much. And then the 2, like, just generic pilots have a mech reactor for free, which is just super great. So we can give this thing extra damage if we want. Oh, we definitely want this to have the extra damage as well. And because we bought Henry, or we acquired Henry so late in the game, he starts out leveled up once. So normally he's only maneuverable, but now he has +2 health, which is like the random roll that he would have gotten when he leveled up, because he's going to be at level 1 instead of level 0. Or he's going to be level 2 instead of level 1. However you want to think of it. It doesn't matter to me. The extra damage is tempting. The extra movement on you seems crucial, though. I think we have to do this. The other thought is we swap the smoke onto this one. Put the force amp here to make use of that extra power. Then you would have an extra power then. If we give you something that's free... Sorry, I just gotta think my way through this. Because I don't know what else to do with your point here. Guess I do stick him there and just have our maneuverable guy here. I don't know. I don't know which makes more sense for maneuverable. I mean, to optimize our power usage, I think this makes more sense. We have just 1 point left over, and I don't know where to put it. Boost somebody's health up a bunch, I guess. Just give you like a bunch of extra health, maybe. Remember, maybe kind of getting set up and leaning towards having 1 extra damage on that mech, and then you get the other one to power your force amp. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. I may swap things around again if I need to. The last thought would be to put Henry in this artillery mech, so that if this thing gets like boxed in physically by things standing near it, he could just walk through them and get away. I don't know, that might be good for artillery defense. Usually though, if something gets up in your face, it's webbing you if you're in the artillery, and that you can't just walk out of that. There is a pilot that has just like the ability to ignore webbing, which is kind of cool. We don't have them, that's neither here nor there. We could also sell Ralph somewhere if we need to. His special's great early on, and then now it just does nothing for us. Gain 2 bonus experience per kill, you can't get experience. You're done. You're experienced out. You're at max level, so I don't really like Ralph all that much. Okay, that's the end of that. So we're going to leave the islands. And sustainable energy. Finished 3 corporate islands without dropping below 4 grid power. Ooh, that's exciting. That's also terrifying. We've been going back and forth on these two, but we did it. All right, by completing 3 islands, we have unlocked detritus disposal. In future games, you'll be able to visit the unlocked islands in any order. So we've now unlocked all 4 islands. The disposal, detritus tech can break down any matter into its base elements. Their factory cities are devoted to waste removal and recycling. It is an industrial environment, which means it has pools of acid, which is pretty cool. The leader's a giant blob. Interesting. There's a monster there that I've never seen before. There's a Vec. So from left to right, we have scorpions, hornets, fireflies. I think that Scion, it looks like it gives an extra health to enemies. Maybe an extra health regen. I'm not sure. I can't tell the difference apart. And then there's beetles on the right, the chargers. I don't know what that thing is between the Scion and the beetle. That's new. Oh my gosh, that's new. And then a blob, which I don't think I've ever fought before either. I'm assuming that's a blob. It looks blobby to me. Anyway, yeah, we're going to go to the 4th island in the next video. So thanks for watching, everyone, and may the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.